With Super Lap Battle and Road Atlanta in the books, it was time for Global Time Attack to revisit the Ridge Motorsports Park, located in Washington State. The young racetrack has become a favorite in the Pacific Northwest, with its sweeping turns and high-speed straights, taking drivers through more than 300 feet of scenic elevation change. So let's take a look at the record-breaking weekend with inside coverage from Time Attack News. Competitors made good use of the first morning sessions, like local driver Zhao in the grassroots racing Audi R8, who set a new record in limited class. And one not-so-local Jonathan Wheeler, who made the trip from across the country in hopes of securing yet another enthusiast class win. Jared Floyd of Sector 1 Design returned in street class, not in his 6-cylinder J-Series S2000, but instead making a splash in his A90 Supra. Jared secured a strong lead with a 143.2, less than a second off the street record of 142.6, set by Amir in his NSX back in 2021. Mark Ullman in the Store WF1 set an astounding 132 in the Pro Comp class, a class meant for race cars and builds that don't fit with traditional Time Attack rule sets, to come and show what they can do. The BMW bike engine powered prototype was already setting some blisteringly fast times, with a whole other day to go in the weekend. We caught up with Jonathan Wheeler, who's been having a remarkable GTA season, to see how his weekend was shaping up.
We came 3,100 miles looking for a three-peat. As most of you know, we've had a record-setting year. We've reset the overall record, rear-wheel drive record, chassis record, anything that we could get our hands on thus far this year. And today was no different. We set out with a goal and we crushed it. And I don't mean by a little bit, I mean 5 seconds ahead of what the records used to be. Now don't get me wrong, we're out here racing cars and you have failures, you have obstacles to overcome, and to that effect, we actually on our last lap, we de-beaded a tire due to a bent rim, due to yours truly being a little over aggressive on a curb, but we finished the last third of the lap with 3 tires and came across the stripe 5 seconds ahead. We're stoked with where we're at. We're gonna keep this up. We're looking for a 4-peat at the next one. And we look forward to seeing all of you guys following along. Global Time Attack News, Top Gun Speed Work.
Here are the top times from day one. Be sure to catch more Time Attack news content by hitting the subscribe button and following us on social media. Morning of day 2 saw a Lamborghini Huracan GT3 roll into tech inspection, ready to join the Pro Comp class. This purpose-built machine was limited to about 500 horsepower due to the intake restrictors as per GT homologation. Driver Danny Payne shared that he had previously dipped into the 136s at the Ridge and would go on throughout the day battling rising track temperatures, looking to improve on his time. Zhao lapped a 140.983 within striking distance of besting his record time set the day before. Jared Floyd also came close to improving on his time, but didn't find the 7/10 needed to secure an overall street class record. Ryan Fraser in the street class CTW Racing Supra managed a 145.3, advancing him to third. Session 2 saw Mark Ullman improve on his best time from day 1 with a 131.421. This was confirmed by the Ridge Motorsports Park to be a new track record for anything that's ever lapped around this circuit. Danny Payne in the Huracan GT3 was able to set a very fast 136.4 on the very last session of the day. Unlimited was led by Ian Anderson with a 147.7 in his Mazda Miata. In enthusiast class, Jonathan Wheeler's record set the day before remained, as the replaced tyre and warmer track conditions didn't make for more than a 1:49 during this morning's attempt. We caught up with limited class leader George Zhao to see the challenges he encountered through the weekend and the changes made to his time attack Audi R8.
Hey there, my name's George, and this is my 2017 Audi R8, built for Global Time Attack limited class. And since the Super Lap Battle, I have made some changes to my car. It's about 150 pounds lighter than that. So right now the car weighs right around 3250. That's with a quarter tank of gas without driver. And my car is full APR aero. I have a MCS two-way suspension. That's pretty much it. My engine is still stock. I have exhaust and a tune, but nothing crazy so far. Engine mods is really the next step for me. Now we already finished the whole event. Yesterday, the first session, I set a new limited class record with a 142, and the second session, I set the record again with a 140.6. I was under the impression that day two I would go faster because I have new tires for the front. I felt like my car needs more grip on the front end. However, this morning, the first session, the new tire, the size is just too much. And since my car is still all-wheel drive, and the car freaked out after 2 laps. It showed me a trouble code saying all-wheel drive malfunction, so I just couldn't do any more laps. The fastest time of today is 140.9. I've been to Super Lap Battle, I've been to GTA Finals at Bottom. I know there's a lot of fast cars out there. Pacific Northwest is a really, really beautiful place, and Ridge is an amazing track. I hope a lot of you guys can join us next year, 2024. That's it. Thank you.
Third place, limited, 143.694. Yingji Pan, car number 1, McLaren 675 LT Grassroots Racing. With a 143.635, Carl Tott, Honda S2000, Enigmatic Racing. One's a McLaren, one's a Honda S2000. Limited class, and that's what time attack's all about. Different weapons, similar results sometimes. First place with a 140.671, George Zhao, car 58, Grassroots Racing. Brand new record for limited class, brand new class record overall limited class. Good job, bro, that's what it's about. George is our fastest overall traditional time attack time. Pro-Con class doesn't really fit exactly in traditional time attack rules. We have a Pro-Con class because we find it interesting and also sexy to see race cars sometimes on the track with us at the same time within the same group, see how we compare and whatnot. Third place, Pro-Con coming up with a 147.029, Mr. Mark Price. Fields Cardinal Coupe, JMP Moto. Thank you. Second place, Pro-Con with a 136.415, Mr. Danny Payne, Lamborghini Huracan, Flying Husky Racing on the last one. That last session is really the last chance. It doesn't happen very often, but congratulations, you're able to do it in the very end. First place coming up. This is a record overall and fastest overall time of the entire event, and it also is confirmed with the Ridge Motorsports Park that a 131.421 is the fastest lap time ever at this track. Mr. Mark Ullman coming up with the Stoll WF1 Team Carbon Fiber Splinters. Third place coming up with a 152.319 Ben Court Datsun 280Z Broken Jaw Racing. Second place, Unlimited, with a 150.164, Mr. Rich Leon, Ford Mustang 302, Prestige Worldwide. First place, Unlimited, 147.755, Mr. Ian Anderson, Mazda Miata, Anderson Motorsports, car 147. Good job. Give it up for our Unlimited class podium. Fourth place, Street class. It's also a new front-wheel drive record for Street class with a 145.845, Mr. Jason Leung, car 89, Honda Civic Type R. Third place, coming up and get your champagne. Street class, third place, 145.323, Mr. Ryan Frazier. Second place, Street class, with a 144.704. The team of William Huang and Jackie Jing, BMW M3 Grassroots Racing, come on up. job, bro. First place, very fast time, 143.279, Jared Floyd, car 39, another Toyota Supra, Sector 1 Racing. Great work, dude, good job. Third place, with a 155.888, Mr. Raymond Yu, car 63, Honda Civic Type R, U Racing. Second place, .018, Mr. Ian Crane, Honda S2000, Sparky S2K, there he is. Overall class record, all the way from the East Coast. Enthusiast with a 148.905, Mr. Jonathan Wheeler, car 44, Nissan 370Z, TRP Racing. Good job, Jonathan. Thanks. Thank you for coming out.
Be sure to subscribe and return for more Time Attack News Inside coverage. We'll be covering Global Time Attack, World Time Attack Challenge and more as the year progresses. Until then, build to the best of your abilities, never compromise, and keep chasing that perfect lap.